Hey, I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery. You may have heard me mention that the one thing I get asked more than anything else is how to make a bow. So today I'm going to teach you another way to make a bow. Anytime you have a present to give, sometimes we just get really panicked. I don't know how to dye a bow. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I want my present to be beautiful. So today I'm going to show you a way to tie a bow using raffia. And they're actually called Wrapfia. So wasn't that a clever marketing tool? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few different colors. You can also do this all with the same color. I'm going to line them up at the bottom so that they're even. And I'm just going to start to make our traditional bow. And so all you're going to do is you're going to pull out the raffia and loop it around and put it in between your thumb and your forefinger. And I'm going to keep on wrapping it around. And you can see that the more you add, the bigger your bow gets. So I'm just going to keep wrapping and wrapping until I decide that it's as full as I want it to be. I'm probably going to end up doing 5 loops on each side. And so now I'm going to cut all of this off of the bolts, and then I want to add my streamers. So I'm going to take, again, one of each color, and I'm going to have it hang down. Then I'm going to take some floral wire, and I'm going to put it right around the middle of the bow. But now here's something really fun with this material. So I have my bow, and you could leave it just like this, and it's fun and festive for your present. But the other thing that you can do is this actually spreads out. So you can go in on a few of them and just spread it out, and it just gives your bow some more depth. Yes, it's a little more time consuming, but it's just a different look. So I'm just going to go in and spread this out in various places. And that gives you an even fuller bow. So it's just something else fun that you can do. I'm not going to do it all throughout the bow, but that's just another thing that you can do. So you can start to see how that starts to fill out. Now, let's say you're running really short on time and you go, oh, I just don't have time to loop all that around. No problem. I'm going to show you something else you can do. You just take into your hand all the strips of the ribbon, and you're just going to cut it in strips. And you're going to keep holding those in the middle, and you're going to do it again. And you're just going to keep going and going until it's as full as you want it to be. So this looks more like a firework or a pom-pom, and it creates a different kind of bow. You just keep adding and adding. And this could even be something that you had a bunch of these pre-cut one night when you're sitting down watching the news. You could just pre-cut a bunch of these, have them in a box, so at any time you're ready, you just go grab them and go. You just keep adding, adding, adding. And this kind is where it looks better, in my opinion, to stretch out some of the raffia when you get done. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to tie this here with my little piece of wire. And then I'm going to start to spread all of these out. So that's just another idea of just a fun way to have a little extra sparkle on your present. Now, using the same technique, I'm going to show you using a different material, some different ways that you can tie a bow. So this is our traditional curling ribbon. It's been around for years. Makes a great bow, easy to work with. Also works great to hang from your balloons for your party. And we're going to do the exact same thing here. We're just going to gather all the colors into our hand and start looping the bow. But I'm going to show you a little trick. So I actually want these to be a little bit longer. I wanted it colorful, but okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these loops longer than we did for the other one. And you can see the more loops you have, the bigger the bow starts to get. I'm just holding it all in my one hand. And you're thinking, that is a mighty messy looking bow. But it's gonna look great in the end. And so now I'm going to cut off from the bolts. I do want to add some long streamers to it. And I'm gonna do these a little bit longer than my typical streamers as well. Okay, I think I've got them all now. And then I'm going to take a piece of floral wire and I'm going to add it right in the middle, twisting it as tight as we can. So you're thinking, that is one messy, silly looking bow, but I'm going to show you a trick that makes it a little bit more fun. Okay, so I'm going to scrunch it up. I got long streamers, and that could be how you left it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to come in and we're going to cut these on the top. And we don't have to cut all of them, but we're going to cut some of them. And especially your longer ones, or sort of where you want to go in and loop, cut the loops. And then because this is called curling ribbon, you use your scissors carefully and you go in and you curl the ends of the ribbon. And this is just going to give it an even fuller look and make it extra fun. So I'm just going to go in and where I've snipped these loops, I'm just curling the ribbon. Again, this could be something that you sat and made some one night so that you just had them ready to go when it was time for that birthday party or Christmas present wrapping. They're already sitting in a box ready for you to go. So once you've decided how many of them you're going to curl, you want to squeeze it together to make it as full as it can be. And then you have your long streamers and you're ready to add your fun bow to your present. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery.